What is up, guys? Today we have this Seauto Seal cordless pool cleaning robot here, and this is actually a really great cordless pool cleaner. Now, you've actually never heard of this brand before, Seauto. It goes under a number of different names. You have the Greenix brand and the Hydrus brand, but they're all owned by the same company, Seauto. And this is a fairly new company. It was made in 2021, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's a bad thing. It actually has a ton of robots that work really well. And this one right here, the Seal, is actually one of those robots. So I took the risk, I took the chance, I bit the bullet, and I decided to get this guy and to try him out. And I'm actually quite impressed with the way it performs. For the price, you actually cannot beat this cleaner. This cleaner costs just a fraction of the cost of those high-end premium cordless cleaners there. And it has a number of features to go with it. So we are entering a new age of pool robots here. We're switching from corded robots to more convenient robots to cordless pool robots here. And this is actually one of those cordless pool robots. Years ago, you wouldn't even consider a cordless pool robot. They just weren't powerful enough. They didn't clean well and they broke down all the time. Now you fast forward years later to today, and we actually have a handful of cordless pool robots from big name brands and from smaller companies like this that actually perform very well. They actually perform just as well as corded cleaners, and some perform even better. So I've had the chance to review a number of cordless pool robots. Some like this one right here, the Polaris pool cleaner. This is Polaris Freedom. This is the first ever cordless pool cleaner from Polaris, and it works really well. I love it. This one right here is the Liberty, the Dolphin Liberty, the first ever cordless pool robot from Dolphin. I also love this for other features that it has. So how does this Seauto Seal cordless pool robot compare to these two robots here? How do they compare to these two big name premium brand cordless pool robots here? And I gotta say, I am actually quite impressed with how well this Seal performs in the pool. It basically comes with all the features you need to clean your pool, but at a fraction of the cost. This costs maybe half, maybe a third of the cost of these high-end premium cleaners. Now, I've been a big fan of Dolphin. I've been a big fan of Polaris for years now, a loyal customer, and I love them. I always love them. But the price here is what turned me towards getting this cleaner, and I'm actually very glad I picked this up and tried it out because this is actually a very good cleaner. It is fantastic at cleaning your pool, so I'm actually very happy I bit the bullet and I picked one up to try out. So Seauto was made in 2021, so it's only a few years old, but it does offer a warranty. This offers a 1-year warranty on this Seal robot here, which isn't the worst warranty, but it's not the best. But if you keep in mind that this is only a fraction of the cost of those high-end cleaners, which offer a 2-year warranty, this is actually cheaper if you think about it. For instance, if this breaks down after a year and you have to buy a new cleaner because it's just a fraction of those high-end cleaner prices, you could actually buy a new cleaner and still pay less than you would for a high-end premium cleaner in 2 years. That's actually something to consider when looking at a pool cleaning robot here. So what makes this Seauto Seal here? What makes this robot, this cordless pool robot, so great? Let's talk about it. First, this Seal is designed for pools up to 2,150 square feet. This means you can actually use this in large pools. It works well in small, medium-sized pools of all shapes, but you can use this in large pools as well, which is awesome. This is completely cordless here, so there are no cords around here at all, which is actually really nice. Means you don't have to worry about tripping and falling over a cord. Now, in terms of weight, this guy weighs in at 19 pounds, which is actually a pretty lightweight cleaner considering all the features that are packed into this robot here. Really great for people that have a hard time lifting heavy objects in and out of the pool, bending down in and out of the pool. Now, because it's cordless, it works off of a rechargeable battery. This has a 7,800 milliamp rechargeable battery, and it has a runtime of up to 2.5 hours. That's actually a very long runtime for a cordless cleaner. That, combined with the fact that this actually uses a fast charger, it only takes 1.5 to 2 hours to fully charge this from 0 to 100%. If you think about it, this cleaner will actually run longer than the amount of time it takes to fully charge this from 0 to 100. That's awesome. Means you can actually use this cleaner multiple times in the pool if you want, if you need to use it multiple times, if you have a really extremely dirty pool. Maybe when you first open up your pool for the season. Physically, if you take a look at it, it's got a really cool design to it. It's got a really sleek design. It's not big and bulky. It looks really cool. Take a look here. You see this huge track here on the side, and you got another one on the other side right here with these little notches on it. Those are basically its wheels that help it move along your pool. They're designed this way to basically help it stick to the surfaces of your pool. It cleans the floors of your pool, it cleans the walls of your pool, and it'll actually clean the water line. Yes, the water line of your pool, which is actually the dirtiest part of your pool. And this cleaner actually cleans it at a fraction of the cost. Usually you pay hundreds of dollars for a premium cleaner just for waterline cleaning, but it's included at the price of this cleaner here. If you take a look right here, you can see you've got two scrubbing brushes, one on the front and one at the bottom here. More than enough power to basically knock away all that debris up into the inlet here to suction it all the way to the debris canister here. And as you can see, this debris canister is a clear lid, so that's actually pretty nice. You can see what debris is in there if it's filled up all the way. To open it, you can see there's a lock button right here. You just hit that unlock to unlock the latch here and take the lid off. From here, you pull that basket up here, and you can see it's a pretty big basket, more than enough to capture all that debris before you have to empty it so often. Now, I do want to mention this is a fine filter. It's not an ultra fine filter. I wish it included an ultra fine filter, but you don't necessarily need an ultra fine filter. If you get a lot of fine debris that you can't see, if you get a lot of algae, that green stuff, and if you get a lot of cloudy, milky water, then yes, you will need an ultrafine filter. But if you don't, you just have regular debris, then this will work perfectly fine. I just wish that it actually included the option of an ultrafine filter. Now let's talk about the internals of this cleaner here. What makes this Seauto Seal cleaner so great inside? It actually has 3 motors. Yes, 3 motors built into it. And not only that, they're brushless motors. So that means that they're actually more efficient, more powerful, and they last longer than regular brush motors. That's awesome. So built inside this seal here, you actually get smart navigation. It uses 2 things. First, it uses sonar, which basically when you set this guy in the pool, it'll shoot sound waves in your pool to basically map out and get an image of your pool. Makes it easier to move around and get out of tight spaces. That's actually great. It uses sonar. This also uses what they call intelligent route planning, which is basically a preset pattern that it follows based on whether or not it's working on the floor of your pool or the walls of your pool. Both of those combined basically make this a really great efficient cleaner that will map and scan your pool really well. Now, another really great premium feature to this robot at an inexpensive cost is the fact that it has Wi-Fi built in. Yes, you can use this with an app, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you that app. Okay guys, so here's the app here, and just take a look around here. Cool thing about this is you can actually change the speed of your robot, and this guy is fast. You can change the cleaning modes here. This is all cleaning mode, walls and floors. Up here is floor only mode, so clean just your floors. And over here, you have the wall cleaning mode, which would clean just your walls and water line, which is awesome. Another great feature here that's kind of quirky, that's kind of weird, but also premium at the same time is that this cleaner has voice prompts. Yes, come here and you'll pay attention here. Anytime you turn something on and clean a mode, I'll push the power button here, listen to it. You can actually hear it talk.
Welcome to the Seauto Pool Cleaning Robot. I'm ready to work. Now it's all cover mode.
You hear that? It's welcomed me, which is really nice. I feel loved already, but it said it's in all cover mode, which means that by default, when you turn this on, it will clean the floors and walls of your pool. Now, when you switch modes, I'm gonna push this again. Listen.
Wall only.
Wall only mode. I push it one more time. Floor only. So every time you do something, this will actually talk to you. I'm gonna go ahead and turn them off.
Please enjoy your pool. Goodbye.
Bye. So it's actually really cool. So those voice prompts are actually very nice. It's just an extra way to make sure that you're turning something on a certain way, and it works really well. One more thing I want to mention about this Seauto Seal before I show you how it works is the fact that if you take a look right here at the bottom of this guy right here, this might be one of the most underrated features of this cleaner here. It has a removable battery on the outside of the cleaner here. So what this means that if this were to break down, if the battery died, it would be so easy to just take this off and to replace it. A lot of cleaners, these high-end cleaners like the Dolphin and Polaris, the motor, the battery is actually built inside. So what that means is that to take it all apart and to replace the battery when the battery dies, it actually costs a big hefty chunk. Most people at that point will actually just invest in a different cleaner and buy a new cleaner. This one, you can just replace the battery and you're good to go. That's actually a very underrated design right here. I actually love the fact that it's easy access to replace the battery. Now, I've said a lot of good things about this cleaner, so what do I not like? First, again, I don't like the fact that it doesn't come with an ultra-fine filter, but you don't necessarily need it. And second, this is a new company and it is China based. So a lot of the instructions in the manual, a lot of times when you email support, you won't understand them that well. It's not that they won't help you, it's just that there is a language barrier there. So keep that in mind. But physically, the way this works, it's actually quite awesome still. So let's go ahead and put the Seauto Seal in my pool and I'll show you how well this guy works. Alright guys, so I'm going to power the seal on right here and you'll hear that voice prompt there.
Welcome to the Seauto Pool Cleaning Robot. I'm ready to work. Now it's all cover mode.
I'm going to leave it in all cover mode here just to show how it works in the pool here. Now I'm going to set it in the pool and I'm not just going to toss it into the pool. You want to just lay it inside gently like this. And it will sink to the bottom and start working. So let's look at that. Alright guys, so take a look at the seal there. Straight ahead, it just goes right over my main drain like crazy. I have to mention how fast this guy actually moves. I am very, very impressed with the speed of this robot. I have not seen a robotic pool cleaner, cordless robotic pool cleaner move so fast. Take a look at him right there. He actually just climbed up to my wall, my water line right there. That's when I just first turned it on. I'm actually loving how fast this guy moves. Alright guys, so take a look at the seal here. He goes right up my step right here. This is a 4-foot tall step. He goes right up easily. And look how fast he's moving. This is not fast forwarding, right? This is his normal speed when he's going forward here. He'll actually hit the water line right here. I'm almost confident that he'll climb up the water line over here. Look at him. He's still trying to reach the top here. He's going to reach that water line right there and scrub it. I am loving this cleaner right here. How fast it moves, the power that it has, just look at how aggressive he is at cleaning the water line there. He's almost jumping out of my pool. Alright guys, so pay attention to the pattern that this robot makes when it cleans the pool. It actually moves up the water line just like that to clean it, which works really well. Goes back down, turns, and goes up to the side in an A-like pattern. And it will do this all across the pool. As you can see, even when it turns to the other side of the pool right here, it goes up as well. I just can't express how impressed I am at the waterline cleaning of this cleaner here, of the seal here. I mean, this guy is aggressive. And for it being the price that it is, it just doesn't make sense that it cleans the waterline so well and so strong. I am very, very impressed with this cleaner. It might actually be my new favorite cordless pool cleaner to scrub the waterline with. Just take a look at him. I'm not even going to look, and I know he's going to climb up the waterline and do a really good job. Just like that. I'm not even looking because I can hear him scrubbing because of how awesome he is. That's just like beast mode for active waterline scrubbing. I'm like, I can't even talk about it anymore. It's just so impressive. So I switched the cleaner to floor cleaning mode, and as you can tell, it won't actually run up the walls anymore. This is on purpose because I wanted to focus on just the floors of my pool. It will clean just the pool's floor. By doing this, you can actually see it moves all along my pool floor here, all around the floor. So it actually focuses and picks all that little debris up, which is actually really nice here. I'm actually quite impressed with the way it cleans the floor as well. It doesn't just move from one point to all the way across the other room. It stays in a section and cleans it, so that's great. Take a look at the seal here. It goes right over my main drain like that. It'll go backwards, sometimes it'll go forward, sometimes it goes backwards. In this case, it went the other direction. But the fact is, the seal does not get stuck over the main drain. So the Seauto Seal is in wall climbing mode here, and take a look at him climb my stairs with ease. That's a 4-foot climb right there, and it reaches my water line really easily. This Seauto Seal is definitely a beast of a waterline cleaning machine. I love this guy. Okay guys, so I'm ready to take the robot out of the pool. Now I do want to mention that within the last 10% battery life of the Seal, it will automatically park itself, self-park itself to the closest wall so that you can actually take it out of the pool with this hook right here. It's included in the box. You attach this to any standard pool pole. I have this at home. It does not come with a pole. You have to have your own pole at home here. You just go ahead and take the hook there and put it right in with the clips, push it in, and it will snap right into place. Now you have a little fishing hook for your actual cleaner here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this guy out of the pool just like this. I'm actually turning him off here.
Please enjoy your pool. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Super easy to take out of the pool. And it's draining water right now out into the pool as well. It has that quick drain technology, which is really nice. So overall, if you guys are looking for a really great robotic pool cleaner, one that cleans the floors, the walls, and most definitely cleans the waterline really well, really aggressively, quite possibly the most aggressive waterline cleaning robot I've ever used, one with many different cleaning modes with the ability to control it through Wi-Fi and through an app, one that is actually cordless, that charges super fast, and most importantly, it's very inexpensive, a fraction of the cost of these big name brands, but works well, just as well, might even say it works better than the Seauto Seal pool cleaner. This cordless pool cleaner is definitely the way to go. It has definitely impressed me, and it's definitely something I recommend.
We hope this review helps.